Okay, you ready for me to talk? Are you ready for me to talk?
Yeah, bro.
You ready for me to take over? All right, so boom. It's how we coming, man. 2021. It's going to be some changes around here. I need you to get with it or get lost. This is how it's coming. You listen, Cam? You too. Get with it or get lost. First of all, I'm going to need you to find a new seat. Me and you sharing this shit can't happen much longer.
You said what?
Huh?
What you said?
What you said?
I gotta find a new seat.
Yeah, you need to find a new seat. You cannot sit on the same couch with me long. I need you out of here.
Okay.
Second of all, I got a New Year's resolution. Do you got a New Year's resolution?
Not really, no.
Same old Cam?
For sure.
You don't believe in New Year's resolutions, or you just don't have one?
I don't have 121. I'm just happy to make it 220.
Okay, well, make one right now.
Shit. Make more money than I did last year. So.
It's not really a resolution. Give up something. How about that? How about nigga?
I will give up.
I'm done cursing. I'm not cursing.
I would give up being nice to these girls, like my friends say that I am.
Do something easier, bro.
Start
off.
It is easy. What are you talking about?
I'm not cursing all 2021, and if I do, then fuck it.
Well, there they go.
That went on over like most people's heads.
Yeah, they don't get it.
Yeah, that's my New Year's resolution.
All right, so what is it?
To be hard on the hoe, like my nigga Stixx said.
So Cam, okay, don't bring that up right now, cause I know, cause then you go get me talking about it. And I know you don't want to talk about it, bro. So don't even say nothing to me about it.
What? There ain't nothing to talk about.
Oh yeah, it's something to talk about. What do you mean?
You
it is. I can make it something to talk about. Trust me, I'm real good. I talk way too much.
Yeah, shit.
But that's the new 20. That's all Stixx. 2020 Stixx.
Okay.
2021 Stixx. I'm listening all 2021 because I'm sick of you niggas. Right? So 2021, I'm just listening, bro, and I'm peeping. All you hoe ass niggas is some hoe ass. Must be not.
So there's supposedly a difference between hearing and listening. Which one are you doing?
I just said I'm listening, bro. You not. Are
I
you
just
listening? Are you listening, bro?
I just want to make sure.
Nah, you're not listening, bro.
Nah,
You hearing me? You hear me?
I just want to make sure you.
Cam, you listening?
So what you mean by you gonna listen in 2021?
In 2021, I'm just gonna be more, and I'm gonna be more self-conscious, and I'm gonna be more aware of the energy around me and the people I hang out with and the stuff we say. Like I said, I'm trying to stop cursing, and mainly the reason why I'm trying to stop cursing is because I have a conversation with everybody. I curse to everybody I talk to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I wasn't even raised cursing at everybody. Like, why all of a sudden I can't talk to people I curse? So I was like, I'm going to just stop cursing. And I'm going to do it for real this time. I said this a few years ago. I'm not cursing no more. And there's that.
Okay.
I'm going to start saying, frick.
Like the
Gosh darn it.
like the BET movies. You know what I'm saying?
You gosh darn fricker.
Oh yeah, they would say.
Hey, for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be me now. So there's that. What else?
I mean, have you ever finished a New Year's resolution?
Never had one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I always been him. This is the first time I feel like I needed to work on something. I ain't gonna lie.
You also turning a new leaf too, huh? Where you're like doing your meditations and walking and shit like that.
Yeah, but I ain't did it yet. It's just a thought still. But look, there's that. Oh yeah, this is my new thing, Cam. I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to walk. Okay, put it like this. Let's make it a thing. Us three, right? We gotta start like taking more. We gotta start taking more care of ourselves as black men. Cause black men in the world, and this ain't even got nothing to do with nothing. This just for real talk. As black men, we really don't take care of ourselves, and we really wasn't taught to. And the people who taught us how to live life was never taught how to take care of themselves neither. So how will we know? Is hell a curse word?
No, I think it's PG.
Anyway, so how will we know
They
how
say
to?
it on TV enough.
You can say it.
Yeah.
So how will we know how to? You know what I'm saying? How to really take care of ourselves? When I say take care of ourselves, I mean our mind, our bodies, our you know what I'm saying? Our soul, Cam.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I woke up one morning. I had an epiphany, bro. This is the new Stixx. I woke up. I say, I was thinking about my birthday coming up in March, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I never planned nothing for my own birthday before, cause I never really cared too much about my own birthday, cause I mean, it's nothing. I don't want to say it's nothing important, but
I feel you.
I never expect nobody else to care that it's my birthday, so I don't really put a lot of stock in it. Like, who wants to have fun by themselves? You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
Your epiphany.
bro. So I wake up, I'm like, my birthday coming soon, but I'm like, what I'm gonna do for my birthday? And then I'm like, I can't even plan for my birthday because I don't know what life gonna be like by then. But then I had the thought, I'm like, well, what you mean I don't know what life gonna be like by then? Life gonna be exactly what I make it by then. And then I'm just like, so really, life really only is what you make it, Cam.
Yeah, that is true. You do determine your own destiny. Like, I think it was you, Kev, that posted something on Facebook the other day about how like your daily your life your life is based off your daily routine.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, keep going.
I agree with that. Like I said, like you make your own bed. Like whatever situation you in it because of yourself. Most of the time. Like, you know, there are some things you can't control that's outside of your. But if you change your daily like habits, daily routine, now it's hard because it's some you know you stuck in a certain way of living. But if you really make a conscious effort to do that, then yeah, you'll change your life around. Like,
And that's what I mean by taking care of yourself. And so I woke up and I was like, what can I do to like, cause I don't really take no time to like. Everything I do is for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Unless I'm playing the game or something like that. If I leave the house, it's really for a reason, bro. I don't really go do much leisure. You know what I'm saying? I don't go really hang out nowhere, bro. You ain't gonna catch me at the club.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch me at the party. You ain't gonna catch me at the brunch.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna catch me at
That's
Seaside.
just because that's not your thing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, and it's also just because I just don't.
Like, what do you like?
I don't
to do for leisure?
prioritize doing stuff like that. So I think that's something that I could. I ain't gonna say I'm still not gonna do stuff like that. That's not changing. But what I can do is just replace that with getting out the house and doing something else. Cause I'm telling you, if I don't gotta go get some money, I'm at the house, bro.
I feel you, bro. And
I'm not.
Like,
I don't just leave. I ain't just. People be like running errands for no reason. I be like, that's crazy. That's like foreign to me. I'm not going nowhere, bro.
I think
unless I have to.
Because we live in like the city and shit, and I hate traffic. First of all, like, so first of all, I don't like to move during the day if I don't have to at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and really with me, I don't know what it is. I just don't like.
That's my thing for one. I just don't like that shit. So I feel you though, but like, cause that's not me either. I ain't gonna be at no scenes and like that unless I'm finna go get some money. I'm ready to.
What do you do for spontaneousness?
So me?
Either one of you, because y'all say y'all don't like to go out. So like,
Oh,
what's spontaneous to you?
I mean, for me to be spontaneous, I think I got to be outside of Houston, like, because like I don't know. I think I gotta not know where I'm going in a sense for it to be something I never did before. You know what I'm saying?
I just go get drunk with the bros, have a good time.
Like when I went to Colorado last year, we didn't know what we was doing. We was just doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did. I did that too.
And that's spontaneous to me. Like I gotta not be in Houston because if I'm in Houston, everything gonna eventually fall into like a pattern or some shit like that. Like I'm eventually
your daily activities.
Yeah,
like
you
gonna do what you did the last time you.
Because I know, like, you know what I'm saying, like where I'm going and what I'm doing, like to a degree. Even if I go to the south side or somewhere where I'm not always all the time, eventually I'm like, it's all the same shit at a certain point in time. You know what I'm saying?
So look, boom. So I had a thought that I'm like, you know, I need to start waking up in the morning and going like at first I'm finna start working out too, but I know how hard it is to work out every single day, especially when you ain't been working out in a long time. So
you
I'm
gotta
like,
get through that painful stage.
I gotta get used to getting up and doing something that I don't want to do every day. Because I'm telling you,
these to interrupt you, these leg weights, you could definitely take those and walk around.
Taking no fucking leg weights, nigga.
I remember middle school we used to think
made me go back on my New Year's resolution.
Remember middle school we used to wear the post thinking it was gonna be faster than
yeah, that shit don't fucking work. I just
we done went down that road like a motherfucker.
That shit don't work, bro. Throw them hoes away.
Anyway, that road, nigga.
What I don't know what I'm saying.
Out.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna just get up and start walking in the morning. And I'm gonna just start off like that. Then I'm gonna start jogging in the morning, and I'm gonna start. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go like that. That's how I'm gonna do it. Cause to me, I'm starting at day one. I imagine myself as somebody who never worked out before. And I done worked out for 20 years in a row, I think. But I'm going to start as if I never worked out before. And I'm going to start from the beginning. And I'm going to go all the way and just see how this year goes.
Yeah,
but anyway, I challenge you and Kev to wake up in the morning and go walk somewhere.
I mean, yeah,
well, you Cam still stay in the hood, so I understand if you.
I can do it though. I
understand if you need a treadmill or something.
Nah, I used to do it because I used to get up and go run at this little park, but it's just staying consistent with that shit is tough.
I walk
every morning already.
Okay, but you don't post a picture in the group message and say get up and go walk.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to do that.
I need proof.
I mean, Yoshi.
What do you mean? Yoshi ain't no proof. He don't even look athletic. He don't look like he been walking. Where you at? Yoshi.
He's asleep. Don't bother him. But no, I mean, you got to take Yoshi out to use the restrooms in the morning. That's a good walk.
How do you don't do that every morning? I stayed over here one morning.
I literally do that every
Stayed
morning.
over here, Kev. I took him out.
Oh, when you don't ask.
I took him out, Cam. So,
but I know what you mean though. Like it's a nice little track I can go to and run every morning. It's
but
like
we
like
start
a mile
doing.
and a half.
I think we need to start doing stuff like that. That's cause we really. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, if you guys got a Fitbit, they got like where you could do challenges with each other.
Kev, you know we don't have Fitbits though. Who you talking to? Who you talking to?
Who
you talking? Are you talking to the audience right now?
I'm talking to everyone tuned in.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Tell them then. Tell them what you can do.
Well, if you got a Fitbit, you can make a group.
It's not an ad, by the way.
And you guys can challenge each other for like steps and stuff. So say if you guys wanted to walk 10,000 steps, first person to get there, maybe you and your group can come up with an agreement, maybe like $5 every week.
I'm sure you can do that on iPhones, right? They got a health.
Yeah,
they got a health app on iPhone.
Yeah, but they don't really track your steps as much because you have to have the phone in your hand as opposed to the watch on your wrist.
You don't got to have it in your hand. You have it in your pocket.
Okay.
For real, I used to track my steps on my phone. That's how I know. You don't gotta have it in your hand.
It doesn't track your steps all the time though, because they also put in like elevation and shit. But
I mean that's what you saying is you saying the Fitbit way more accurate.
Yeah, it's way more accurate.
Okay, but for the sake of me, you and Cam,
yeah, we could do that.
What y'all want to do? What type of wager y'all looking? What y'all want to do?
I could do $5 a week.
Yeah,
$5 a week for what?
For the most, whoever get the most steps. But we gotta get a Fitbit first.
No, I'm not getting no Fitbit. You got it on your phone, Cam.
I'm looking at my shit right now. Look.
What you been stepping? I ain't stepped nowhere this weekend. I've been watching
at home,
football.
Though, he's probably had the phone on the charger somewhere, and he's been walking around.
It says
not getting tracked.
I've been watching football, bro.
It says I get 1,500 steps a day in 2021, but I had 3,000 steps a day in 2020.
The average is supposed to be like 10,000.
Let me see the last time I walked 10 bands, because I don't think.
Cam, you gotta get the walking, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't think I've been getting my.
But
10
I don't
bands
be. I be leaving my phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of that shit's not gonna get tracked. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, bring your phone.
Like
how hard is that? Just bring your phone with you. Get up in the morning. I say this. Get up in the morning. Right. Whoever complete the 5-day in the mornings. And I don't know. But I don't want to be the only one to do it because then I'm going to lose motivation. So if y'all do it with me, then we can really
I feel like it should be whoever gets the most 10,000 steps first in the week.
Well, I'm gonna get 10,000 steps tomorrow then. What do you mean? It's easy.
Yeah, but it's whoever gets it first in that day.
Whoever gets 10,000 steps first?
Whoever gets 10,000 steps first in that day, they get claimed the winner for the 10,000 of that day. Then we go all 5 days. And whoever.
Well, let me tell you why that's slightly bullshit. Or bull crap. Bull poop. I was watching this video. Anyway, let me keep going. Let me tell you why that's bull poop. Kev got a real job. He gonna use that to his advantage where he gotta get up and go do something. We you know what I'm saying, can lay our black butts down for a few more minutes and not do nothing. So it's harder for us. We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I guess it also depends.
It forces you to get active, figure out shit to do.
Like, you know.
And it's how much $5 a week ain't going out. You know what I'm saying? It got to be $10 a week. $5 from everybody. So if I win $5 from both of y'all.
That's $15.
No, it's not.
It's 10.
If I win, 10, it's $5
yeah.
from both of y'all. And if Kev win, it's $5 from both of us. So,
all right.
So really, so how
niggas
you
ain't going to pay that $5, so niggas going to get their ass.
So how you win, though?
Whoever get the most steps a week.
Well,
at the end of the day,
we can do total steps a week. I think they do track that. But I was saying,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, bro. I don't like to lose,
and that's good.
Yeah. So be prepared. So how many steps we gotta get to win for the week?
I mean,
First to 50?
more than these niggas.
First to 50 bands?
Y'all wanna do total?
If you get 50,000 steps, then I guess you win because that's 10,000 for a 5-day period.
What if I just grind out 50 on Monday? You know what I'm saying?
Ding, 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 ding.
Then me and Kev got some work to do by Saturday.
You probably need to
Check
chill
my
out.
phone. Damn, this nigga still got 75K. What the fuck?
Can we anyway, let's move on from that. Yeah, that's my New Year's resolution. Get more active, do more positive stuff. I'm trying to live way more positive. I think my life is consumed with a lot of negativity. Even though I'm not a negative person, it's just I see a lot of negativity with social media and playing Call of Duty. So and I'm coaching Little League football is, you know how I get out there. It is all rough. So I'm trying to be more positive 2020. I don't care what nobody say. Listen, if you negative in what year is this?
2021.
That don't even sound right. 2021. It's too long to say. If you negative in 2021, you got to go. You got to move around. You cannot hang out. Bro.
It is the longest syllable year I think we ever been. We've ever
What, 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't roll off the tongue like all the other
that
20s.
sucks. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. You can't even say it. 21. What do we say? 21?
Because all the other was 2019, 18, 2017, 2016. You know what I'm saying? 2021 because you guys say 20 twice.
You gotta say 20 twice, and then you gotta throw the one on that bitch.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I mean that one on
but
that.
I feel you though. Like the get less negativity, more.
Yeah, all positivity.
Yeah.
All right. Now Cam, let's talk about your sorry Eagles.
What you mean?
No, I'm playing.
We don't suck.
That was I said positivity and I said something negative. Anyway, the Bob story. Cam got something he want to say. Now, Cam, not often. Let me tell you a background story real quick. What you laughing at, bro? Listen, not often do Cam come in here excited about something.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is
like a snail. Okay. You ever seen somebody? You ever been walking right and you seen somebody and they just look like, what are they doing? That's Cam. You know what I'm saying? He walk around looking lost. So he walk in here, he real excited. You know what I'm saying? He got a story to tell, bro. He done watch the documentary.
Yeah.
The documentary,
it wasn't a documentary. It was really I found it just looking on the internet and shit cuz I was looking up something else and this nigga story popped up. And I was like, damn.
This fella's
story popped up.
We need to get Tristan on here, bro.
Anyways, yeah, we do need Tristan in here.
He gonna come. He's gonna get him on here soon.
But
go ahead, Cam. Take it away.
Basically, it's a dude named Robert Hansen, and he's I said FBI agent. FBI agent.
I don't know what you said.
I think he was FBI agent. Basically, long story short, he committed heinous espionage against the United States.
Go from the beginning. What's that mean?
Espionage is basically like, I guess, treason.
Ooh.
When you give information to opposing countries.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it in the time when we was really beefing with the Russians, really beefing with
the
them.
commies.
Yeah, KGB and all that. So
I don't know that one.
It's
keep
basically
going, keep going. Fuck him.
A Russian FBI. But anyways, you know what I'm saying.
Keep going. Russian
story,
FBI. I get it.
Long story short, bro, his espionage ended up causing several people who worked for the KGB to die, so they could be executed by their own country. Because
who he worked for?
He worked for us, the United States, you know what I'm saying, government, FBI. He actually worked in the counterintelligence agent of like department of
the CIA.
FBI. No, the FBI.
You just said the counterintelligence agency.
Like there's a branch of the FBI for
called the CIA.
No, nigga, the CIA. It's different, nigga. That's the Central Intelligence Agency, nigga. The counterintelligence agency
is also the CIA.
No, nigga.
Whatever. Keep going.
Long story short,
because it literally is.
No, it's a like a part of the FBI that deals with counterintelligence, and he was the director over the counterintelligence.
What's the first letter of counter?
C.
What's the first letter of intelligence?
Bro, CIA stands for Central Intelligence Agency.
Answer my question though.
Bro, okay, it's the CIA.
Okay, so keep going. That's all I wanted to know. I want to know.
But I don't want to confuse our viewers.
Okay,
nigga worked for the CIA. No, he didn't. He worked for the FBI. Anyways,
he worked for the CIA part of the FBI.
Yes. All right, for the Stixx. But anyways, bro, that's right. He ended up getting a lot of people killed because of his espionage.
What type of people?
other people basically who are just like him, but they work for the Russians. But people who was molding for the Russians, he molding for the United States, and basically the only reason he did it is for money.
So he was really a Russian.
Yeah, if you look him up, he's gonna pop up as a Russian spy.
So he like salt.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
You know what I'm saying? But long story short, he doing 36 life sentences.
No, do the long story.
That was the long story.
But you said long story short.
He got caught outside his home when he was dropping off doing a dead drop, is what they call it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he was getting anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000 a drop for the information that he was giving to the
Damn, 50 bands for snitching
for leaking.
Yeah, they was paying him well. He ended up over 20. He did for 20 years. Over that 20 years.
Damn,
period,
that's a lot of 50 bands.
Yeah, he got $1.2 million in cash and diamonds from the Russians. My thing with this is though, how
many 50 bands you gotta make to give 1.2 million?
The way he was doing it, and somebody else did it better than him. This nigga named Aldrich Ames. But my thing is, both these niggas walked into the Russian embassy, which is in New York City. Why do we have that? Like, why do we have embassies, like foreign embassies?
So for foreign people.
But these niggas, when you have niggas who can just walk into these buildings and give away precious information about the government, like about the United States.
We have United States embassies,
and it's like not illegal for them people to take this information. Like they can just take it because they had the nigga who they was giving the information to.
Did
he literally walked in. Well, Aldrich Ames, the dude who did it before him, the reason the FBI couldn't catch him is because Ames got caught like in the same kind of time frame. So they thought that the mole was him because all of this information kept getting leaked to the Russians. And they're like, how are they catching all of our informants? You know what I'm saying? And then Aldrich Ames got caught because, matter of fact, these two niggas, Ames and Hansen, snitched on the same person who was that high-ranking official I was telling y'all about who got executed. And the United States government was like, oh, man, we could not have lost him because he was just our best dude. He was a national hero. Like, they were trying to make this nigga seem like, anyways. And he was doing the same shit they was doing.
Like he was Bob Lee Swagger.
Basically, that's how they was making it. Like, man, when we lost him, it was a sad day in America or whatever. But
I wasn't sad.
Well, obviously, because, we don't know the type of shit. But they both of these niggas walked into the embassy and was like, hey, I got information for y'all, like, that y'all could use. And obviously they're gonna be like, shit, bet. We give it here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, bet, just meet me here, do this drop. I just need some money, and we in there. And both these niggas only did it for the money. The Aldrich Ames dude, he had CIA, they said agents only make $60,000 a year. Like, that's their annual salary. That's what this is the internet said. Agents only make $60,000 a year. This man had a $520,000 house, a $50,000 Jaguar, and he had the FBI they went into all his finances or whatever, and they found he had payments on credit card notes that was matching his annual salary per month though. So he had like $60,000 plus like purchases on his credit cards that was every other month he was spending that type of money. And the FBI was just like, nah, it's not our nigga. Until they ended up catching him and found out it was. But my thing is, how is that like possible? Like, how can you have an embassy in New York where these agents can just walk in and be like, hey.
A lot of those places are public though.
But they had the man who the dude was giving the information to on the documentary. Like, he was like, yeah, bro just walked in and was like, hey, I got information for you.
Because really that don't happen. That don't really happen. So
he rushing and everything. He was like, yeah, he came to me and he was like, hey, I got some information. I got some news you could use. You know what I'm saying? And
did they blur that guy's face out?
No. I swear to God, I'm like, bro,
that might be fake.
They got mans on here right here. He's a Russian. He worked for the Russian embassy in New York City. And I'm like, that's just crazy.
That's how it be though, bro.
To go back to that Russian part where you were talking about Russians and the heroes, like Russians believe everyone in their military are like heroes. Like they do propaganda to like.
Yeah. I was talking about the United States.
How y'all know what Russians believe?
Was looking at.
I mean, I've been looking into like Cold War stuff, Sputnik and shit like that.
Me too. I don't know.
I've been really into like war history for a long time.
I've been looking up some Cold War shit lately for some reason. This is how I came across this shit because this shit happened during the Cold War.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro.
Call of Duty come out, and all of a sudden, now both of you is Russian.
Nah, it was just, I was just.
Since the new duty come out.
But this nigga was a American, bro. He was born in he lived in Virginia or some shit like that.
You thought he was American?
He's a Russian spy. He got 36 life sentences, and he is in the Supermax in Colorado with El Chapo. And
man, he at home, man.
Man, they caught that man. They said when the feds walked up on him and put the guns in his face, he was like, the guns are not needed. And then he was like, "What took y'all so long?" when they pulled up. And I was like, "Man, this nigga crazy, bro." But they said he was going through a lot of like psychological stuff as to why he was, because he really could. He stopped giving information to the Russians for like they said 8 years. He stopped, and then the Russian government collapsed or some shit like that. And then he didn't do it for a long time because he knew the heat was gonna get turned up at that point. Then like 1998 or something like that, he went back and started doing the shit again, and then his ass ended up getting caught.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang.
So don't sell.
Frick, man, that sucks, dude.
Don't sell information to the Russians. 36 life sentences is what they talking about for giving away file paperwork, bro.
So with that said, is your story about your Bob better?
I think my story about my Bob is more important. I don't know. I mean, Cam really got. You see how he told that story though. He really. I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, wow, do I match his energy when I tell my Bob story, or do I just kind of throw mine out there? I don't want to take the shine and make it seem like I'm competing with his Bob story and make this pod like a whose Bob story was better. I'm thinking all of this. I'm like, do I just tell my story a little bit, or do I put as much into it as he did? So I don't know what to do. I really I never thought of it.
It was just a lot of information in my Bob story.
Oh, I got lots of information.
I
got more than you
to make it make sense.
I don't want to even get into it because I'm a nerd out, and I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to do all that.
It'd be like that. I had to contain myself.
You was finna nerd out?
Yeah. I had to chill out. I was like, cause I really was. I was
Who
reading
the strongest anime character?
That's not even a question though. Everybody knows it's Goku. Like,
but you told me Goku not the strongest character on his own show.
You're not. But he's the strongest character that everybody knows.
Whatever. Stop. You don't make sense. Kev, you heard him just now.
I did.
So he's stupid. No positive, no negativity. You're smart, Cam. You just way less smarter than everybody else.
Wiz is the strongest anime character.
Whis?
No, actually, it's probably it's Zeno.
Whatever. You talking about the little friendly dudes? Yo, what can I say except for outside of curse words that like that sound cool?
He erased I don't know. Cool. What?
Do I say dudes when I'm talking about people instead of
brothers, kings?
No, I'm not saying kings. We tried that already.
We did. Didn't work.
And
because you niggas ain't kings.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was just you pulled it right out of my mouth. Pause. Yeah, so let me get into this Bob story, bro. So boom, it's dark, right? You hear nothing. No, I'm playing. It's probably daytime. Anyway, boom, Bob Lazar. Somebody, what's his name? Kev?
Lazar.
Oh, Noman.
Yeah. You remember Noman? He came on the pod. He was big. He was
talking about the Element 15.
He don't remember that. He was Mexican, maybe.
He got his own podcast too?
Nope.
No,
that was D-Friend.
That was D-Friend.
He had long hair.
Oh, I remember, buddy. He
was talking real fast about a bunch of. He was going like this. You ever seen them Japanese people commercials?
Yeah,
they just rambling. That's how he sounded. But look, so he told us a little bit about this, but I just seen a little bit more about it on Netflix the other day. So boom, Bob Lazar, right? And I don't know if I never really believed in UFOs, bro. Like, I believed in them, but to an extent to where I'm like, they probably ain't, though. Like, all them UFOs we see, they probably it's probably explainable, right? Like, it's probably just bad lighting, and you thought you seen lights bouncing, but it was really like something else. Whatever. I always figured there was an explanation to it. But I never read in the Bob story, bro. So back in the 80s, he worked at a branch. Get my Jada Pinkett on. He worked at a branch of Area 51 called S4, a little bit south of a river.
Yeah.
That they had up there. So S4 down there, right? So he like a physicist or something. I don't know. One of them scientists, you know what I'm saying? One of them words.
I think he said he was a UFOer. A UFOer or something like that.
That's not a word.
I swear that's what the internet said when I looked him up earlier.
Don't swear. Swear to who? Who you swearing to?
He was
an astrophysicist?
No, that's
I
not.
don't think he was all that now.
He was a ufologist.
A ufologist. There we go. Is an American conspiracy theorist.
He's not really a conspiracy theorist, but you can look at it that way. But anyway, let me keep going. So, boom, he worked at underneath Area 51 at a place called S4, right? So he say he walks in day one. They have him fill out a bunch of paperwork that's like, first of all, he only got this job because he was young and they thought he was like, you know what I'm saying, malleable. You know that word, Cam?
Malleable, yeah.
What it mean?
Malleable?
Mm-hmm.
It means like, I don't know, versatile or something like that.
Nope. Malleable is like a metal that you can bend and shape it into what you want. But it's still
That's
strong.
basically versatile.
I guess. I mean, it's a. What do you think, Kev? About 7 out of 10 on that one?
Yeah,
7 out of 10. Anyway, where was I? Oh, he filling out this paperwork, right? He say in the paperwork, they talking about all type of crazy stuff, like, yeah, aliens, UFOs, different star systems. But he like, yo, y'all ain't slick. I know this is a test. Like, y'all trying to test me to see if I snitch. So I'm really just holding it down, not thinking much of it. Yeah, I'll sign it, whatever. So bro said he walks into the place, Cam. What you looking up over there?
Him.
Okay. So bro, he walks into the place, right? He walks to the left. He said he looked to the left. It's a big old flying saucer right there, just sitting there. He said they get into the thing. He got him and another scientist working on the energy source of it.
Yeah.
The energy source like a little football, he said. He said the dude named Barry say try to touch it. But it bounces his hand back. You can't touch it, right? So this energy source produces its own gravity, right? So this is why I think bro not lying. Cause some of the stuff he said is, first of all, who can lie that? How you come up with some of this? 1. 2, some of the stuff he said was told to be false in 1989, and then like 2010, 2015, 2012, start coming out that some of these little bitty facts is true. So if the little stuff is true, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he said
how much of it is false? So boom. This how he said it worked. This how he explained it to me. So imagine you got a bed, right, Kev?
Yep.
You put a bowling ball in the bed, right in the middle, and it's gonna suck down of the bed, right? So it's gonna really just sit there, right? But it's creating gravity essentially because it's pulling everything that would be on the bed towards it, right?
Right.
So if you put your foot, if you stepped on, you listening?
Yeah. I'm following you.
You following me? Now step next to it or in front of it. The ball gonna roll to you, right? And it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be as fast as gravity works, right?
Yeah.
And that's how this thing moves. It moves gravity because it don't fly straight and it don't make no noise. It don't have the propulsion is not shoot something out the back and it go forward like how we do it. It was like really just bending gravity, and it would land flat on his stomach, but it would fly stomach up this way. You know what I'm saying? And all this stuff, he draws it out and everything. He telling him, boom, boom. I'm like, who would just sit at home and make all this up? So he tell the story about how he got caught. Peep this, if this ain't goofy. So he working there, right? He say one day he went out there. They had him out there. They watching the UFOs do like some crazy tricks in the mountains. He straight face. He not lying. I mean, I ain't gonna say he not lying, but he straight face. He not laughing. He not joking. He like, yeah, they doing some type of crazy maneuvers in the mountains. So I gonna get my partners. We come back 3 days in a row. We film them. Now, there's a part that I'm like, how could he be lying? If he didn't work there, right, which they say he didn't work there, and he wasn't a scientist, how would he know to go up there on Wednesdays at that time to film them? Because that wasn't public information. But they actually had a footage that they recorded up there, right? So that's like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He might be telling the truth, bro, because who just randomly goes up there with his partners and records at the perfect time to get footage? So boom. Cam, what you find out?
I'm reading about how you said he found the
Have I lied yet?
You said he found the spaceship and it ran on antimatter, which I guess what you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it was powered by element 115.
So element 115. Yep. Let me get in there. Hold on,
That's
though.
what
Pause.
was talking about.
So boom. That's the anti-gravity that push you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the element 115. It bends and creates gravity. So he say when you underneath it, you can't even see the aircraft. It'll be kind of invisible because when you bend gravity, it bend the light around it and it bend everything around it. So it'll really be if you standing underneath the plane, you won't even see that thing. So we could be standing underneath it at all times.
It's just.
What if it's
pushing
one
us.
just following you around everywhere you go? Nah, anyway.
Man, they're big though, right?
I don't know.
He didn't give a size.
He said all the seats on the inside were really little. Like for like a doll to fit in.
Oh wow.
So that's why he was like, this can't be human, cause
aliens are little people.
I don't know, Cam. I'm telling you what Bob said. But anyway, boom, this is where it so he said he bring his mans out there. Him and his mans out there camping out. KJ, I know you a conspiracy theorist, bro. You know I ain't lying. You heard of him. So boom. You heard of this guy? You heard of Bob Lazar? Okay, so boom. He bring his mans out there to the desert, right? He like, y'all come look, I'm finna show y'all these UFOs they got bouncing. So they out there recording the UFOs. It's pitch black dark though, they in the desert. He say next thing you know, he just sees something roll towards him and then the lights come on. They done been surrounded by 50,000 officers. They ain't even see him though. They just, all the officers that surrounded them in the pitch black dark just sitting there listening to him. They sitting there talking about it. They trying to see what he telling them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they finally, you know what I'm saying, let him know. But they just let him go home because they ain't know what to do with him at the time. And he instantly goes to snitch because he like, I just really just got caught showing people alien spaceships, bro. They not finna just let me go home, right? So when they let him go home, he on edge, right? So he like, yo, I gotta tell something. So he called a newsman. And he get the story, go break the news and everything. And he like, this really insurance. The only reason I'm telling y'all is so they won't kill me. So if they kill me, y'all know I'm telling the truth. So the only reason I'm even putting this story out is so I won't die. So bunch of stuff happens. The element 115 that he was talking about, they swore to God it was fake, but it comes to find out it's real. And somebody even put it on a periodic table. One of the periodic tables even has element 115
it's
on
there
it
now. That's what it was.
Yeah, it even has, So boom, there's that. And another thing is they had this like hand machine, right? He said, yo, this is 1989. They got him on, he doing an interview. He was like, yeah, one of the things they had us not log in when we accessed the place. He said he saw 9 flying saucers in one hangar though. 9.
Wow.
So is that a big hangar?
Or little saucers.
Little saucers.
Anyway, boom. So the whole time I'm like, yo, this is crazy because in my head I kind of believe what bro talking about because he just don't look like he lying. And all of this it don't seem like he lying. Element 115 is real though, right? You seen it.
Yeah.
It's real. And he said about it in the 80s and they thought he was lying. So boom. He talking about this little hand machine where you put your hand in. This is before fingerprint scanners. This is 1980. They ain't got no fingerprint scanners. But they had a machine that would like measure the size of the bones in your finger, right?
Oh, wow.
And it like apparently every bone in your finger real unique to who you are. So it's I guess like a fingerprint scanner. But he describing this to all these news anchors and people. They like, yo, nothing like that exists, bro. We can't do that. Technology don't exist. It wasn't until 2019 somebody found a picture of what he was talking about because they found it in an old lab from out in the desert or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this real. Like, there's really a thing. So they showed it to him. He was like, bro, and he's sitting there not surprised. He's like, you thought I was lying to you? I'm not lying to you, bro. This is what they had. That was just how we got in.
Yeah.
That's not even no technology. He's not even impressed. Like, there ain't no technology, bro. That's literally how we walked into the place every day. That's how it gave me my badge to get in. That ain't even live. I'm telling y'all what's really live, and y'all worried about if I'm lying or not. So I'm like, man, I don't know, Cam.
So if he's telling the truth, what does this prove that there are aliens?
Duh. What the hell? Or this is my theory, Cam. They not aliens, bro. They just humans from the future who came back to the past and got caught. So really, all it is just us from the future. We create. Do you think time travel is possible in the future? Because if you think time travel is possible in the future, then it already happened and all of this already happened before and people can go there and come back.
I don't think that time travel is possible anywhere.
I think it's possible, bro.
I mean, it's kind of possible when you fly somewhere.
It's very possible, but is it allowed?
To go back years though, I don't think that'll ever be possible.
It's not right now because we don't have the technology, Cam. Think about it. Is it possible to pull music out of the sky from on your cell phone?
Yeah, but that's not time travel.
Okay.
It's damn near magic though, bro.
Yeah, that's magic though. Yeah, I bet if you they put this the example he showed. He was like, imagine putting a nuclear reactor in the Victorian age, or imagine giving a group of monkeys a motorcycle. And this is what would happen. The group of monkeys will probably look at it, they'll play with it, they might even figure out how to turn it on and ride it, but they will never understand how it works. What is this, plastic? I don't even know what this is. Are these wheels? What are these? They might figure out how to work it, but they'll never understand what it is.
I understand what
and
you're
that's
saying.
How
I think time travel just has so many hurdles we'd have to be able to get over.
Go ahead, because I know you watched all the DC Flashpoint
Not
movies.
even. I'm talking about just in real life, like just. You got to be able to move at the speed of light to be able to travel through time or faster.
So you can do that with. You ever heard of Element 115?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I just now heard of it today.
Exactly, Cam. So everything that you think you know about this,
but
that's just the beginning. That's just what they told us.
That doesn't tell me that these motherfuckers can move at the faster than the speed of light and be able to like.
All right, let me ask you this, Cam.
Stay alive.
Let me ask you this, Cam.
Throughout the process.
Let me ask you this, Cam. If they can't move faster than the speed of light, you think they drove slowly to our planet from different solar systems?
No. I mean, yeah, they probably was moving light speed if they got here from a different solar system.
So if you can move light speed from a different solar system, you can move light speed on within your one planet.
Know. It's just I mean, if it's possible, it's crazy if it's possible because you gotta like transform yourself into like a photon.
You can use Kevin, Mike, if you got something to tell us.
I got a question though. They say y'all talking about time travel, but somebody once said time is irrelevant.
Who was that?
Albert Einstein.
Oh, fuck him. Oh, my bad. Frick him.
Albert. I mean, ain't that what that
no, time is relative.
It's theory of relativity. Ain't that about time travel?
Nah, yeah. You don't ask me. I'm not sure about all these theories. It's a bunch of theories of everything. All I know is this: time is the way we think of time is just the way we perceive time in our reality. Like it's probably different than.
Like is an hour really an hour?
Cause think about what we are. We on a.
Well, time is relative.
That's what I just said.
So you know what I'm saying? Like that's what. Yeah. So like that's what you saying is how like a day is different than a day here is different than a day on Mercury or some shit like that.
Not necessarily that neither. Like time, the way everything that we perceive as normal on Earth is not necessarily how life works. So for example, everything in life works linear on Earth. Like we are born and then we slowly get older and then we die. We just assume that's just how the order of the universe is. That might not even be how the order of the universe is. That just might be how we work. For example, so let's go back to aliens. Aliens might not have started off in the Stone Ages and then worked their way up. They might have started off with stupid technology with Element 115 and then fell off slowly over time. Like it go either way. Like we just assume that time works linear because that's the way we perceive time, but it might not actually be like that. Have you seen Tenet?
No.
Oh, you need to see Tenet then. You seen Tenet? You seen Tenet, Kev?
No, not yet.
Oh, so now do I need to break down Tenet?
You told me I had to watch it like 3 times though to understand it.
Yo, so I gotta break down Tenet, yo. So let me tell you, boom. So boom. This movie is crazy, yo. So hold on, I don't even know how to break it down. This movie is crazy. So boom. It starts off with Denzel Washington's son, right? He's like yeah, you didn't even know that, right? That's Denzel Washington's son. See, now you're going to watch the movie different the second time, and it's going to ruin it for you because you're going to be comparing him to Denzel. Like, he can't even act. That's the whole thing I'm like, you can't even act like Denzel.
I seen him on first show was
Ballers, yeah, he was on Ballers. But boom, so you got Denzel Washington's son. Spoiler alert. They like, I don't remember what exactly the very first scene was. I know they in like a courthouse fighting, right? So Denzel Washington's son in some stuff. He fighting somebody. Next thing you know, you got some dude who got real good hands that kind of remind him of him, but he like moving weird, right?
Yeah.
Kind of seem like he moving in a whole different everything opposite than him. He don't think much of it. And then he get in a squabble with somebody. He almost die. And then the dude that's moving weird come and shoot him.
Damn.
But when he shoot him, it go backwards. Like, it was a bullet hole in the wall. He pulled the bullet hole out of the wall into the gun through his head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Your head in the way. You lined up in front of the bullet hole, and it like went backwards as if you lined. Anyway, so boom. I'm like, what just happened? I'm confused. So boom, fast forward, the whole movie go. Come to find out, what's happening in the movie is they done figured out that you can time travel. So what was happening was, this is where it gets confusing, y'all.
Is it kind of like Looper?
I've never seen that. It's kind of like Inception. It's like Inception. Yeah, it's like Inception. So it's like, this is where it gets confusing. Y'all gotta bear with me. He got a partner named Neil, right? Neil is the son of the white lady who he go back in time to try to like get her to save the world, because the white lady married to the white man who gonna blow up the world, or I forgot what he's trying to do. I guess blow it up. So apparently he the one who figured out how to get in contact with his future self. And his future self was like, go back to that one day, kill yourself, and when you kill yourself, you die with the codes to save the world. Or something like that, along those lines. So you see it's kind of confusing, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is, in the future, Denzel Washington's son figured out that that's what happened. So he creates the team of the time traveling dudes who supposed to fight him. So back on the regular timeline, where Denzel Washington's son is just in the regular army getting his feet wet, and then you got to understand why he going through time this way, the other Denzel Washington's son going through time this way. So every time they link up, you can see the other one just moving backwards. And it's real weird. And if you get shot with one of them bullets, you're going to die because it's like an inverted bullet. It's real confusing, bro. But what happens is with Neil, this is why Neil is important. Because you don't even know who Neil is the whole time. You're like, who is this guy? He's Edward from, what's that name? What's he from? Twilight.
I was like, Edward.
Edward from Twilight. You remember Edward? So boom. Yo, it's crazy. Edward is going back and time going like this, right? But when they got these doors that allow them to go back in time like this. So they kind of going like a zigzag, right? Edward going in time, out of town, in town, out of town, in time, out of time. You know what I'm saying? Edward doing his thing. But John, I'm done explaining it because I'm confused. I just confused myself, bro. I swear to God. It make me mad how it's too complex, bro. But watch the movie. It's crazy. So essentially what happens is this. The Denzel Washington son figures out that how the world ended or whatever, or how it happens in the future. So he goes back in the past to stop it. But the movie not about him in the future. It's about him in the past. So what the movie is about is how he figured out how. Yeah, see, fuck y'all. I'm done with that. Look, listen. Hey, look. Just cut that part off, Kev. Hey, look, listen. This is what happened though. They stormed the Capitol. What? Oh, crazy. Yo, okay. What was it? January 6th, I want to say. Yeah. It was January 6th. So white people woke up and chose violence, bro. I don't know what it was. Everybody link up in D.C. Yo, we in D.C. We in D.C. We in D.C. I wake up. I'm getting phone calls. Yo, where you at? We in D.C. I'm like, yo, I ain't coming up there.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did the wrong number. I'm in the wrong group message.
D.C.
Yeah, some people called, you know what I'm saying, proud somethings. Anyway, I'm in the wrong group message, bro. Y'all had to get rid of me. Rick was like, all right, get out of here. So I was like, all right, Rick. Got up out of there. So, boom, they go to the Capitol, Cam. First, it started off with Donald Trump. Donald Trump had a rally. He said, yo, go to the Capitol, be wild. Storm the whole, fight like hell. Then white folks went to the Capitol, broke some shit, got shot, killed the cop. All type of, it went down. I think they said 14 people was arrested that day.
14?
They broke in the Capitol of the United States.
Boy, if it had been niggas, boy, I tell you. Niggas would be getting their ass blasted.
I saw a lot of different footage.
Cam, you can't even break into somebody's house.
Let alone the Capitol House, nigga.
How you gonna break into?
About that with the emissary.
But they didn't break in that motherfucker. They walked in that motherfucker and was like, hey, I got information from the FBI. And niggas was like, yeah, come this way. Like, yeah, you talking to.
Would you snitch for $50,000?
Would I snitch for $50,000?
On your country?
I can't just Yeah, bro. Yeah, come get me, y'all.
Cam, you don't know nothing. Why would they come get you?
Exactly. But if I was in the position of power, such as the counterintelligence department of the FBI, I'd consider it. Looking at, I'm not doing 36 life sentences, bro. I ain't doing that.
I don't think that's worth 36 life sentences.
It ain't. He only got $1.4 million. I mean, it's not worth 36.
You should have been giving me way more if I would have known this was the punishment. I didn't know this.
You
was
gotta
the
know espionage is it's really a death sentence. Honestly, it's not even a.
Stop only saying that.
He got like.
Don't say espionage no more.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, but
that's
you don't say that.
Huh?
You don't say it though.
Why not?
Just
that's the crime. Espionage.
No,
treason.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I like that one.
But
how you feel about those terrorists who stormed the Capitol?
They are terrorists. No, I'm just playing. Them niggas not terrorists. They just white people. Doing what white people do.
It's a lot I could say about it, but I don't want to say too much because we got a special guest coming soon. Y'all pray for us, whoever watching. We got a special guest coming soon, and I don't know how it's gonna go, but it is what it is. And that's why I want to. That's why this podcast I ain't want to talk about all the serious stuff because it's probably gonna come very soon. Watch your hand, Cam. But this what I did see today on Twitter. Boom. Keep talking, Cam. I forgot what I was talking about.
I wasn't even saying shit.
What was I saying, bro?
You said you saw it on Twitter today.
Oh, all the people who was storming the Capitol, right? They tried to fly back home. Niggas was getting arrested at the airport, bro.
Stupid.
Couldn't even make it back home. They on the no-fly list.
Dumbass.
One of the white dudes, he done broke down in tears. He crying. He say, "You want to freaking call me terrorist and not let me home and ruin my life?"
What's the penalty on breaking and entering the Capitol building? It's got to be a felony, a mean ass felony.
Shit, 36 life sentences, bro.
It can't be that serious, but it's got to be like.
It can't be that serious.
It's got to be a felony though. You broke and entered the.
It's probably that serious, bro. And they were like destroying shit. You know?
Yeah, like it's got to be a like.
But we got classified documents, bro. These people sitting at Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Yeah, like this.
What if they had a UFO drawing on there
or some shit?
But it kind of just like came and went, like as opposed to like George Floyd shit. That shit was there for a while.
That's because that meant something, and that was for a reason. That
a real reason, not because some nigga got voted out the fucking office.
What they put on the 6 was just pointless, bro. That was just pointless.
They was mad because Donald Trump got voted out of office, not because a man died.
Yeah,
like
R.I.P. George Floyd. R.I.P.
Everybody.
I didn't even get R.I.P. 2020 people, man.
Yeah,
that was crazy, yo. I'm glad we made it out of that. Oh, yo, peep. Another point I forgot to add about Bob. He said that it's not just UFOs that we got to worry about. It's unidentified swimming objects.
The ocean.
Yeah. He say it's like ain't no difference between a UFO and stuff that's in the water. Like basically them UFOs can swim too. So don't be surprised if they already underwater just kicking it.
I subscribe to that more than outer space, to be honest, because
you don't
subscribe to
like yeah. I think the water is more terrifying than space. Because we can't get down there. Like, we can't really get to space either, but, you know.
I wouldn't say the water more terrifying than space. Space is way bigger than water.
But the water is here.
Water is here.
Yeah, but what's so... I'm not scared of water. It's just water. Drink it. You made of water.
Nah, it's that ocean I'm talking about.
You're not scared of water, but you're probably scared of the ocean.
Yeah, yeah. Like even when we was on the cruise ship, like. Yeah,
well, I'm scared of the ocean. I can't say for you, but I think I would.
Yeah, I was on a cruise, bro. I was.
You know when it's dark out there and you can't see nothing. That shit is fucking terrifying.
You can't see the difference between the sky and the ocean.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just all like a black screen.
So imagine seeing a big black figure in the fucking ocean and you like, nigga, I know we are supposed to be in the middle of the
I know. Now, when you say I'm scared of the ocean, I would be terrified to be just stranded in the ocean. Yeah. And can't see my hand in front of me and something touch my foot. Ain't no light out there. Yeah, like that's terrifying. Yeah, but that's not necessarily the ocean. I'd be scared to be anywhere where I can't see in front of me and there's wild animals around. It could be what? True. I'm not down with this.
Yeah, if you man overboard in the middle of the ocean, oh fuck, I'd hope I die before I hit the water.
No, especially not at night, bro. It'd be so. And the whole time I'm on a cruise ship, I'm talking to Gary. I'm like, yo, what if somebody out here just floating, yelling? We can't even hear. We playing music. We partying.
We partying like a motherfucker. You can't even hear somebody hit that water.
We can't even see.
Cause like when I was on a cruise ship and I'm just looking over, I was like, bro, if you was to fall,
No, they got sensors for that. They not stupid.
Like, dang.
People have failed off of cruise ships.
Yeah, I know it.
And they got sensors, so they'll catch you if you fall. I don't know what they'll do, but stop the boat.
Help you somebody see you fall. Stop the boat. They ain't gonna stop the hell immediately.
They're not stopping the boat. I don't think. Cam.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stop the boat.
Yeah, I think the boat keeps going. They just They just send off a separate boat to go get you.
I don't care. I'm done. If I get off,
they might Coast Guard it.
If
Wait,
I fall,
how close? I don't know how close the Coast Guard might be because you be out there on some cruise.
You be out there. If I fall out that hell, I'm done for the trip.
I'm holding on to the window.
I'm in the cabin.
You know they got a jail on cruise ships.
For real?
Yeah,
I can imagine.
What else I was talking about?
You throw people overboard, you go to jail.
Yeah, hoe ass nigga, you throw somebody overboard.
Can't even talk about your Eagles.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
I told you your team sucked 2 years ago. Kev, let's talk about something, Kev. Cam, I'm not going to talk to you for a few minutes, okay? So sit there and don't say nothing to me, all right? Kevin.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you a few questions, just bounce some ideas up off you, see what you think. 2 years ago, I said Carson Wentz fell off his ass, low-key, right?
Right.
Now, when I said that Carson Wentz his team wasn't struggling the way they struggled recently, so people might have thought I was crazy or I'm being hard on them. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got a lot of that. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't watch football. They got a lot of that, right? So the very next season, Kev, that same Carson Wentz, not only do he win 5 football games this year, he don't even be the starter for 3 of them. I mean, he only the starter for 3 of them. 3 of them, Cam? I'm asking you.
He won
3 of them?
3 games.
3 of them got benched. Now, I want to ask you this, Kev. Do you think, in your personal opinion, that when I said, Carson Wentz low-key sucks and not that cold, do you think I was making that up and then he just so happened to play sorry the next year? Or was I really seeing sorriness and I was telling Cam what I saw?
I think he was really seeing sorriness because you actually watched it. Some people didn't watch it every game, so I don't think they had much information. They probably just watched a highlight or two.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so look. Very nice.
Did you pay him for that response?
No, stop. Cam, this is not your segment right now. We're gonna give you got in a few seconds. All right. So Kev, also one more thing. Never mind. Go ahead, Cam. This is your turn. I already proved what I had to say. Go ahead.
I mean, what? I don't understand.
You can talk about your team. Talk about your team. Defend them. Do something.
They suck
Be a
this
fan.
year.
Be a fan.
But at the same time, like I said, they got a lot of problems. Like, you know what I'm saying? Quarterback.
You've been saying that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback controversies, injuries.
And you want to add another
coaching.
quarterback into it?
If Carson Wentz leaves, then yes, I would want to add another quarterback too.
Not through the draft. Not with your first pick.
Well, now they're talking about Doug Peterson finna get fired. So
I
don't know.
I just said that on our last. I just told you that on the phone the other day, Cam.
Well,
And you told me, oh no, he has a Super Bowl. I said, y'all finna move on from Dougie P. Well, he has a Super Bowl.
I don't think, but I don't. They, like I said,
I'd be right, bro.
The team hasn't said that. This is just people talking shit. They said that Carson Wentz is going.
Why would if? Okay,
gonna
let
get
me tell you a reason. Okay, go ahead. You keep talking. I don't want to interrupt you.
People been saying Carson Wentz is gonna get traded. You know what I'm saying? Then they talking about he's not gonna get traded. Then they talking about.
I mean, what do you think though? Do you think he's gonna get traded?
No, honestly, not this season.
The Eagles just love him. His contract's not up.
I mean, he getting paid too much money to get traded. Point blank. Period. The Eagles lost $200 million worth of revenue this season because of COVID. They're not gonna throw another $35 million on top of that. You know what I'm saying? And which they have to anyways. But so he gonna play at least for this next season. Now the season after that, when the cap is better, and who knows how the pandemic is gonna go, then you know what I'm saying, maybe we'll see. But as for this coming season, Carson is gonna be the quarterback of the Eagles. It's just how it's gonna go.
He is going to be.
Yeah, like he gonna start the season. Now I don't know if he's gonna finish the season, but he gonna start the season.
No, he won't.
Quarterback.
We're definitely gonna quote.
No,
that.
he's not.
I promise you he is.
I can promise you he will not be our starting quarterback.
By week 1 next year,
Week 1, Jalen Hurts will be our starting quarterback.
it's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
They're gonna give Carson every chance in the world to win.
Carson
that job.
never won his job back, bro.
To win. This was a wash season. Like
So right,
this season wasn't for him to
right
win
now today, standing.
He's the starting quarterback.
That is Jalen Hurts' football team.
No, it's not. 35.
What?
You're not finna put $35 million on a bench, Stixx. It's just
You
not gonna
already
go like that.
did.
Not for a week one. The season was over by the time.
Oh man, bro.
By the time Carson got in the game, the season was a wash. Like even though we still could have made it to the playoffs. Us making the playoffs wouldn't have helped us for shit. So like I said, week one, Carson gonna be the starter, bro. He's just making too much money. It's just a point blank period. They gave the man $100 million in 2018. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the summer going into 2018, going into 2018 season. He making too much bread, bro. He gonna start if he not gonna be the starter, he not gonna be on a team. Like that's just how that's gonna go. And then he gonna have to give the Eagles $20 million back if they want them to trade him, so the cap hit won't be as bad as the $35 million. But if he don't do that, he gonna be on the team. That's just how this going.
So Wentz starting 2021 for the Eagles.
This whole time. What you talking about?
Yeah. He.
What are you talking about?
He gonna start 2021 unless, like I said, he get that $20 million back to the Eagles, and then they trade him. Then that's the only way he don't start. But if he on the team, he gonna start.
But
let's talk
about this for a second. How he sucks, and I told you this, and you swear to God he didn't suck,
bro. Suck.
Suck.
He doesn't suck, my nigga. He like I said, he had a bad season. Every quarterback has a bad fucking season.
Every quarterback
terrible fucking
stop
season.
Stop saying what every quarterback do. Every quarterback don't get their job took, bro, by a second rounder, bro.
Donovan McNabb got benched a long time ago, and he came back and nigga, he came back the next season, took us to the NFC Championship game.
Carson Wentz ain't took y'all to anything game.
He took us to the playoffs
and lost.
He took us to an 11-2. 13-3 number one seed his second season. So he took us places. This is like I said, he had 3 good seasons before this year. Like 3 solid nigga. This is a starting quarterback.
Last year was not a good season, Cam.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Like he just needs stability. He needs stability around him. And
if last year was a good season, then this what I want to know. What was I talking about? Whole time I'm like, yo. He fooling you with these numbers. He not balling. He sucks.
He was winning games in the end when he needed.
He was winning games against terrible teams. I kept repeating that. I'm like, yo, these teams suck.
And
he winning by the hair on his chinny chin chin.
I didn't know that you had to blow teams out when your team ain't good either. It's not like we
had. If you got a good quarterback, if you got a good quarterbacks, Cam, what we just say yesterday on the phone. We both agreed that the best quarterbacks run the best offenses.
Yeah.
So if your team sucks, I'm looking at your quarterback like you suck.
But
simple, bro.
like I said, the best quarterbacks also have full healthy teams.
Name the best quarterback on the worst team. Who's the best quarterback on the worst team? Name it right now.
The best quarterback on the worst team, Deshaun Watson.
Okay. That's a fact. Oh my Lord, that was too easy. Actually, name another one. Because he the only one. He the only cold quarterback on the sorry team, bro.
Another quarterback.
And then now we're gonna have to start having a conversation about Deshaun if he can't.
No, Deshaun had his best season last year.
Bro, stop saying that shit, bro.
He did. He had his best season statistically last season.
Yeah, but when you say stuff like that is
so now okay,
altering,
so now okay,
bro.
okay,
it's altering.
okay.
Deshaun did not have his best season last year. They won 3 games, 4 games. That's not his best season.
So now it comes.
You telling me he threw a lot of yards and a lot of losses? That's not good.
Okay, so now it comes back.
That's not a good season.
Why did Carson Wentz not have a good season last year if we went to the playoffs, my nigga?
Because he threw a lot of yards and a lot of losses
and a lot of wins too.
We won a lot of wins.
We won 9 games.
Man, that's not a lot though.
We won 13 once upon a time with this nigga at quarterback.
Man, and then he got hurt, and y'all won the rest of them.
Like, we won 13 games. Well, 11, really. He got hurt.
Can't live in the past forever.
Week 14.
Yeah, y'all won them games. That's what I'm saying, bro. Wentz fooled y'all, bro.
He played 3 straight seasons where he was a 65% completion percentage, nigga. A 99 passer rating.
So did Andy Dalton.
He threw 28 plus touchdowns and 7 picks 3 straight seasons in a row. Those are pretty solid numbers.
No, they not.
Especially when you have mediocre to below average receivers the whole time.
If you doing shit like that,
like your best
you
receiver,
doing stuff like that,
your best receiver period is Zach Ertz over that 3 year period.
Kim, you doing stuff like that, Kev?
Like every best quarterback has at least one solid number one receiver they can count on all the time.
Kev, you doing stuff like that?
Patrick Mahomes got Tyreek Hill. Aaron Rodgers got Devontae Adams. Drew Brees got Michael Thomas. Josh Allen got Stephon Diggs. Do I need to go? I mean, all these niggas have a nigga they can rely on.
Tangent right now.
Kev.
All these niggas have niggas they can rely on.
We're worried about Carson Wentz.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, we need a nigga, a real receiver out there.
Y'all have a nigga at quarterback. That's who you need to start. Listen, Kev, if you doing all of that, they would never draft Jalen Hurts. Cam wants you to believe that they drafted Jalen Hurts for no reason.
It was a terrible pick, honestly.
No, it wasn't.
Bro, you was just on here giving.
They shouldn't have.
He was just on here saying that's their franchise quarterback.
But
And check his tweets.
He played good.
Check his tweets.
He played good. But
oh, he's our quarterback of the future. Jalen Hurts is a franchise quarterback. I don't care what nobody say.
He played
Check
good.
him out.
He played good, but he ain't there yet, bro. He ain't a franchise.
Bro, you
Jalen
changed
Hurts
like the
is Dak
seasons,
Prescott.
bro. You changed like the season,
Bro, he's not a franchise quarterback yet, nigga. He only played 4 games.
What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, you got to be if you a franchise quarterback one day, then you are right now.
He only played 4 games. I can't sit here and say he is that after 4 games. He played good in those games
did say
at times.
Man,
You know
but
what
you
I'm saying?
already did. You said it after 1 game, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's emotional, bro. I was excited.
Nah, but what I'm saying is what I'm saying is this: if Carson Wentz was,
I seen Carson play at a moderate to high level for 3 straight seasons.
Nah, don't include last season, bro. Don't include
I'm
last
not
season.
including last season.
So you talking about
this past season?
No,
Last season, bro, he threw 4 bands last year.
I don't care.
28 touchdowns, 7 picks. That's a good season.
Yo, listen, Cam,
99 passer rating. That's a good season,
I'm
bro.
coming in here week after week.
That's a good season.
I'm coming in here week after week. I'm like, yo, Carson Wentz is like pooping it, bro. They're winning they winning these games in spite of Carson Wentz. I'm like, yo, he's out there having terrible games, and then they winning somehow. Cause he, like, bro, I can't make it up, Kev. It's documented on Stay Up TV. I'm coming here week after week, like, yo, Carson is not playing good. Yes, he is, Traffic. Look at the numbers.
Man, bro, exactly. Look at the numbers.
And look, that very offseason, they draft a quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They say, yo, we need him. And apparently, I'm tripping. They did that because Carson Wentz balled out, Kev.
He got hurt in the Seahawks game. That's why they did that shit.
Nah, you can get if that's the case, you can go get Ryan.
Precaution, is that what you're saying?
You don't draft a quarterback to come in and to play backup.
You gotta look at the whole thing though.
Kev, you don't draft a quarterback to come in and play backup.
This is a franchise.
You go get a quarterback off the free agent market to come in and play backup.
That just won a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback 2 years ago.
That they got off the free agency.
So the point is they value the position is the point. So like they felt as though they could get another quarterback because of Carson getting hurt. Now they didn't see Carson going down the drain like this.
Yes, they did, bro.
This bad. There's
you
no way.
speaking for them and you wrong.
You're the only one who didn't.
Yeah, you the only motherfucker who didn't see it. They saw it. That's why they drafted him.
Why would they give him $125 million?
Because he was owed that, and because his credentials called for that. That don't mean he.
What credentials? Stixx, according to you, he never did shit. So why would they give him $125 million 2 years ago?
Because he's white.
Oh my God.
Am I lying? Did they give Dak that money? Dak got better credentials than him.
Dak don't play for the Eagles, nigga.
But I'm saying though, my point is though, he only got that money because he's white. That don't mean he good.
They don't give out $100 million contracts to anybody, nigga. Like,
Cam, he's a $100 million contract on the bench, bro. You realize they gave that to just anybody?
No, they didn't.
Kev. He got $125 million, right?
130 actually.
130, right? You know he didn't even start all this season. He got his spot took by the quarterback they drafted last year because he was falling off.
But I mean,
that's what we talking about.
But we're talking about money though.
But he also just said they don't give that type of money to just anybody.
Well,
it sounds like they gave it to just anybody. He got his spot took the next season, bro. Literally
they don't give that type of money to anybody. Nigga.
Hush money, bro.
$100 million. This is the NFL we talking about.
Damn,
this is
the
not
NFL,
basketball.
They throw money around the quarterbacks all the time, especially if you white.
Are your numbers wrong? Is that correct?
Huh?
Are your numbers wrong? 100 million?
Man, listen, man.
He owned cap for this year $35 million. That's 20% of the Eagles' entire cap.
Who cares? Y'all need to get rid of it then. Y'all need to trade that to somebody else. Try to trade him to Houston. Get Deshaun.
Dang, it's not happening.
You know why?
'Cause he's black.
No, because
Oh.
Carson sucks. Why the hell would you want Carson in Houston? Why would you want Carson anywhere?
The Texans like us, they got way more problems than just quarterback. I mean, they don't even have a problem at quarterback. They got problems everywhere the fuck else.
Yeah, y'all problem is y'all need a quarterback, bro. Hey, well, y'all really have one, bro. My thing is this though: Jalen Hurts looked way better with them same weapons than Carson did this season, bro.
For a game or two.
Bro.
Maybe probably against y'all.
Better though.
Just for that one game.
Carson wouldn't have beat us.
He just because he sucks. You know what I'm saying? But he just moved. He just
all right, let me
moved.
ask you, all right, this is my last question. I'm gonna leave it alone. Do you think niggas can just go from cold to sorry?
Yes.
All right. Well then
I saw
disagree.
Trent Richardson do it. I saw a lot of niggas go from cold to sorry.
Trent Richardson play running back, bro. That's not what happened, bro.
What you mean?
Trent Richardson played running back. He never got sorry, nigga.
He did get sorry.
He just got probably not as productive as he used to be. It's a running
Ben?
back don't mean you get so. At what point was Big Ben cold? I'm sorry. When the hell was he cold? He always been mid to me.
I ain't gonna say mid. He was above average though at his peak.
That's mid, Cam.
He wasn't never no Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees level type of nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to.
He always had a team around him though. That's another thing about Big Ben. He always had a team.
Exactly.
Always had a defense. Always had receivers.
Always. Mid. Big Ben always been mid, so he never was good. Carson Wentz, the only player who I heard people swear to God was elite. Go to elite to benched that fast, bro. I never seen that in my life.
Like I said,
that tells me he was never elite to begin with. Because that team that he took to the Super Bowl that was so cold. No. The team that wasn't that. Yeah, yes, they was.
He wasn't, bro.
Cam, they was so cold that
our
Nick
defense
Foles,
was good, bro. Our
Cam,
defense
their team
good.
y'all put up 41 on the fucking Patriots.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
Our team wasn't that cold,
listen, Cam, that was the best team in the league, and it wasn't because of Carson Wentz. Because this is the proof. This is the proof, Kev. You ready for this? Carson Wentz got hurt, and they still won the Super Bowl. That's how good that team was, bro. Name a team: the Chiefs, the Saints, the Packers, the Ravens, all these teams that won.
Bro,
which one of these teams? Pause. Which one of these teams could win the Super Bowl without they starting goddamn quarterback?
None of them niggas would probably.
Because you know why?
Why?
Because all of these players that I just named are impeccably higher over their replacement, meaning you can't replace these players and think you're going to get the same production. The fact that you replaced Carson Wentz and got probably even better production out of Nick Foles, tell me it wasn't Wentz the whole time. It was the team.
Nah.
If it was Wentz, then Foles wouldn't have been able to do that.
First of all,
because we know Nick Foles is mid.
He only did it for 3 games, though.
Stixx. Cam, but them three big games.
There were 3 big games.
Don't say only 3 games. Can he did it throughout the playoffs?
He went to a whole different team, to a Chicago Bears team,
and pooped it.
Exactly.
So what?
They have better everything than we do.
So listen. So how does a quarterback who turned out to be not that damn good outshine your quarterback?
It happens, bro. People flash. People have flashes and pans. We seen niggas.
We seen Carson Wentz do it.
He did it for 3 seasons though. He was good for 3 straight seasons.
No, he was not good for 3 seasons.
Oh my god,
he was not good for 3 seasons. He ain't even played a full 3 seasons to give him that.
The 4th season,
he had one good season.
He had 3.
He had one good season.
He had 1 really good season and 2 solid seasons, bro.
Last year was ass.
This past year was ass.
This year don't even. I didn't even count that. The only time, I'm talking about the time he started the whole season. I ain't talking about the year he got benched for Jalen Hurts, the quarterback they drafted to replace him. I ain't talking about that year. I ain't talking about that year.
He threw.
I'm talking about the year. I don't care what he threw for, bro.
Touchdowns.
I don't care
interception
what he threw
ratio.
for.
It was all good. That's a full body of work, not just a play or two here and there where he made a boneheaded decision. In games we still fucking won. The point is, nigga, he had a statistical bad season this year, nigga, and the last 3 seasons were good to great. Period. Point blank.
I just seen lots of quarterbacks have statistical bad seasons and not get benched. That nigga had a statistically terrible season, worst of all time.
Well, it's Philadelphia
ranking.
too. You got to remember that part too.
Didn't he lead the league in turnovers?
Yes, he did.
That's more than bad, Cam.
Yeah, it was atrocious. It was
like
terrible.
the worst.
That's why he got benched, though. That's why he got benched.
Carson Wentz became the worst starting quarterback in the league.
He did. He was and is right now.
You don't go from top 10 like you was swearing to God because you swore to
but that's
God.
But that's
you
the
don't
problem.
go from top 10 to number 32, Cam.
But that's the problem.
That
though.
tell you he was never
that.
top 10.
No, it don't. It tell you that he had
All right, listen, we done here.
Tremendous plunge.
The Rockets suck, bro. We 3-5, 3-6, or something like that.
James not into it, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I ain't feeling it right now.
It's still early.
Hulu has live sports. Kev got it. I'm out of here, bro. Cause Cam, you hear this guy?
Man,
10-32. We out of here, bro. We done. You got anything else to say?
it happens.
Saints up, bro. Who that? We won today. We on to the next round. We got to go see Tom Brady and them boys. Fuck them. Oh, my bad. I don't curse no more.
We out.
Damn, my ears hurt, bro.